So this question is from GATE 2015 for 2 marks from Set 1 Electronics. So this is a very good question. So it is given that M of MT is a low pass signal with bandwidth of W hertz. So this is an amplifier and its input is xt, and xt is equal to mt cos of 2400 pi t, where mt is a low pass signal with bandwidth of W hertz. So don't confuse this W with omega. Now it is given that frequency response of band pass filter h of f is shown. So this is the frequency response of band pass filter. So this is the frequency response of band pass filter, and it has a pass band from 700 to 1700. So the pass band of band pass filter is from 700 to 1700. So it will pass the frequencies in this range. And it is desired that output Zt is equal to 10x of t. So this is an amplifier. Now amplifier is connected to a band pass filter, and output of amplifier is 10xt plus x square t. And in Zt we desire Z is equal to 10x of t. So we want to reject x square of t, because we need the band pass filter to reject x square of t and pass only 10x of t, because at output we need only 10x of t. So we need this band pass filter to reject as x square t and accept only 10x of t. So x of t depends on m of t. This x of t will depend on m of t, and m of t has a bandwidth of W. It is given that m of t has a bandwidth of W. So W has to be selected in such a way, the bandwidth of MT which is W has to be selected in such a way that the frequencies of 10x of t lie within this pass band of the band pass filter, and the frequencies of x square of t lie outside the pass band of this band pass filter. So that if frequencies of 10x of t lie inside the pass band, then 10x of t will pass, and if the frequencies of x square t lie outside the pass band of band pass filter, then that signal will be rejected, and we will get at the output Zt equal to 10x of t. So we can write it like this: y of t is equal to 10x of t plus x square of t, and x of t is mt cos 2400 pi t. So we can write y of t is equal to 10 mt cos of 2400 pi t, and we have to square x, so it will be equal to m square t cos square of 2400 pi t. But cos 2 theta equal to, now we can use the formula cos 2 theta equal to 2 cos square theta minus 1. So cos 2 theta upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 equal to cos square theta. So we can write that here. So we will get y of t. So we will get y of t is equal to 10 mt cos of 2400 pi t plus m square t by 2 plus m square t by 2 cos of 4800 pi t. This is the value of y of t. 10 mt cos of 2400 pi t plus m square t by 2 plus m square t by 2 cos of 4800 pi of t. So we have to pass this signal 10 mt cos of 2400 pi t, and when we have to reject m square t by 2 plus m square t by 2 cos of 4800 pi t. So we have to transmit this first part and reject these two parts. Now MT is a low pass signal, so we can draw the graph of MT in this way. MT is a low pass signal, so we can draw the MT in such a way. And if we taking the frequency response, so M of F, so it will be equal to from minus W to plus W, and we can take amplitude as 1. And this is frequency in hertz. So this is the function for M of F. Now we have to find for 10, we have to find the frequency response for 10 MT cos of 2400 pi t. So we have to find the frequency response for each of these three signals. So if a signal is multiplied by cos, signal is shifted to right and left by frequency equal to the cosine frequency. If a signal is multiplied by cos, then it is shifted to right and left by the frequency equal to the cosine frequency. So the graph of 10 MT cos of 2400 pi t will look like this. This is 1200. This is minus 1200. And this amplitude will be 1 by 2 into 10. We don't have to worry about amplitude in this question. I am drawing it again. So this is 10 MT cos of 2400 pi t, and this amplitude is 10 into 1 by 2. Because amplitude of this signal M of t was minus from 1, so this amplitude will be 10 into 1 by 2, but we do not have to worry about the amplitude. And this frequency will be 1200 plus omega, this frequency 1200 plus W, and this frequency will be 1200 minus W. 1200 minus W. Similarly, this will be minus 1200 plus W, and this will be minus 1200 minus W. Now half m square of t. So this is the frequency response for m of t. So m square of t is m for m of m square of t means we have to multiply m of t with m of t. So in the frequency domain it will be convolution. So when we convolve it, then we get a when we convolve a square signal with itself, then its convolution will be a triangular signal. So its convolution will be a triangular signal. And bandwidth will be minus 2W and 2W. We have to convolve this signal with itself to get the graph for half m square of t. So this amplitude will be again be 1 by 2. So this is half m square of t. This is 10 mt cos of 2400 pi t. Again m square t cos of 4800 pi t will be shifted version of this only, because mt cos of 2400 pi t was shifted version of this signal, because when we multiply a signal by cos, then it gets shifted in the right and left direction, right and left hand side by frequency equal to cosine frequency. So here frequency of cosine is 1200. So when we draw m square t cos of 2800 cos of 4800 pi t, then this it will be a shifted version of this signal only around the frequency 2400. So all these frequency are in hertz. This frequency is also in hertz. This frequency is also in hertz. So this is minus 2400, this is plus 2400. So this is 2400 plus 2W, and this is 2400 minus 2W. Similarly, this frequency will be minus 2400 plus 2W. Minus 2400 plus 2W. Now we just have to combine all of these three signals, because y of t consists of all of these three signals. So now we just have to combine all of these three signals and make sure that they lie inside this pass band. So if we combine all of them and make sure that this tan empty will lie inside the pass band of h of f, and these two signals will lie outside the pass band of h of f. So I am drawing these three in one part only. So this is frequency in hertz. So first will be a triangular signal from minus 2W to 2W. Then there will be a rectangular signal. So this frequency is 1200. Similarly on this side also there will be a rectangular signal. This frequency is minus 1200 and its bandwidth is 2W. Again there will be a rectangular signal centered on 2400 and its bandwidth is 4W. Here also this will be a rectangular signal, minus 2400 and bandwidth is 4W. So don't worry about the amplitude of these signals. So because we do not need to worry about the amplitude, we just have to find the value of the bandwidth in hertz. So and we can draw the band pass filter as well. Now this signal is tan empty. This signal is tan empty cos of 2400 pi t. So we have to, so our zt must consist only of this part and this part. So these two parts have to be accepted, and this part and this part have to be rejected, because x square t has to be rejected. So only this part has to be accepted. So this 2W must be, this 2W must be less than, this 2W must be less than 700. Then only these frequencies will be lie outside this pass band. This 2W must be less than 700 to lie outside this pass band. So 2W must be less than 700. So this is the first condition for this triangular signal to be rejected. So W must be less than 350. The second condition is that this 1200 minus 2W, 1200 minus W, because this frequency is 1200 minus W. So 1200 minus W must be greater than 700. Because if this 1200 minus W is greater than 700, then it will lie inside this pass band. So 1200 minus W must be greater than 700, or we can say that W must be less than 500. This is the third condition to accept this signal. Then to reject this signal, this frequency is 2400 minus 2W. 2400 minus 2W. So this 2400 minus 2W must be greater than 700, 1700 to lie outside this pass band. Because this signal has to lie outside the pass band for a band pass filter. So if 2400 minus 2W has to be greater than 1700, or we can say that W has to be less than 350 for this signal to be rejected. So we have got three conditions. First condition is W should be less than 350, W is less than 350, both are same, and W should be less than 500. But we have to find the minimum value, so that we have to find the maximum value, we have to find the maximum value of W, so that the maximum value of W, so that this output contains only 10x of t. So we have to find the maximum value of W. So for maximum value of W and strictly, less than, the maximum value of W should be strictly less than. So W should be strictly less than 350, because if W is less than 350, then this signal will be accepted and this signal will be rejected and this signal will be rejected. So we have the maximum value of W must be less than 350. The maximum value of W must be less than 350 for the signal to be rejected. This signal to be rejected, this signal to be rejected, and this signal to be accepted. So this was how we can easily solve this question on using the frequency response. So do not worry about the amplitude of these signals, because we do not have to worry about amplitude, because this question does not ask about the amplitude. We just have to find the value of W, so that this 10xt is accepted and this x square t is rejected. So in this way we can easily solve this question. So if you have any doubt, then you can comment in the comment box, and please like and share the video and subscribe the channel. And this was a very good question from GATE. So revise this question thoroughly and see all the concepts which we have discussed, because one of the very good concept was regarding that when any signal is multiplied by cos signal, then that signal is shifted to right and left by the frequency equal to the frequency of the cosine signal. So such concepts are frequently asked in GATE exam. So this is very important concept. This question is very important and it was based on very important concepts. So thank you and best of luck.